one to deep right field. Stanton looking up. This one is high, it is deep, and it is long gone. Home run number 2.
It's over. 21 in a row. The Cleveland Indians have set a new record in American League history.
From the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Nate Carnes gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Nate Carnes for me.
And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Right fielder.
Here. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Winker. 1 out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Trout. He enters. Bouncer to the left side, and Trout has himself a base hit. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Power of big. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the cove and gone. Now Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Domingo. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Going back is the right fielder. And it's gone into the arcade. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Nothing lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up. Figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Tanner Roark gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets.
That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Victor Robles digging in.
These takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And there are 2 away now. So in now for San Francisco, Jose Abreu. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs.
Pitchers are going to be swinging this guy, even though this guy isn't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So stepping in.
Early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges. A bouncer up the middle. Mateo ranges to his left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Daniel Murphy.
Guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate.
You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to. At the plate, Jesse Winker.
He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. And the next in is Johan Kumar. Line toward the gap in left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. At the plate, Mike Trout. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. They've gotten their hits in deep in a strike. He's 0 for 1 after. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Trying to pick things up where we left. The 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Here's Jed right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next to bat for the Giants, number 41.
That pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The pitcher, Nate.
You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Lowry back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out. Digging in. Hit on the ground to third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Roquette. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now the Brewers pitcher.
So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it? Didn't happen.
Grounded to short. Mateo right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's a high pop-up. Odor has a play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Stepping in and
sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jesse went down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So digging in now, number
way right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand. That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan.
This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So now it'll be
the situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second.
He can do a lot of damage with him. Got to be careful doing that.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And leading off the end. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box.
High heater, first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between. Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on.
Hit hard to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Standing in. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Hockey line score so far. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for round number 1. Ready for another shot now. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker has a read on it. 2 gone. Now Yunel Escobar will look for some 2-out magic here. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adam Liberatore enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36.
In now, Jesse Winker. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. In is the catcher. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And the next in is Johan. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen is in out of the bullpen now. On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Michael Brandt
here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit to short. To his left, Mateo. And that's the second out. Here's the center fielder. Keep this inning alive. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Anthony Rizzo.
Catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And splash down. It's into McCovey. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 1-1. He could really use a knock here. Wind up, and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Coming to the plate.
Bondo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santana ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Now back to the top. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And ready for another chance. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mateo over to his left, and that retires the side. At the plate, Victor Robles. And Jackson is into the ball game now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game. Here's Rougned Odor. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Murphy has it, and there's one away. Now at the plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
A good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, let it run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in the switch hitter. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. Pena will try to get his club a little. 9th inning. 0-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Abreu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. stepping up to the plate. This is popped up. Mateo is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Michael Givens will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 60.
So coming to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. Milwaukee put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Tanner Roar earned his 9th win of the year. Nate Parnes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-1. The Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-0. The Pirates relief pitcher.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Patrick Corbin grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Giants disposed of the Brewers 3-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-0. At the start of the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Brewers sit in first place in